Listen, Subi, I really like the point that F. Dot just made about some of those
I'm sure you
catalysts
do.
that come out.
Okay?
I do. You know what? F.
Both
Dot's
you
a
guys
smart
are teaming
scholar,
up on me
man.
today.
Listen,
What the heck?
He's a scholar. Hey, it's not my fault. Your predictions are wrong, but hey, I was wrong in Europe, so it all works out. But here's what I wanted to say is I like that he talked about catalysts, right? Because you look at 72 PC, and yes, they beat RBG last week. Yes, they had fixed some mistakes, but isn't that where you want to correct your mistakes and see if it actually works against a team like RBG, where if it doesn't work, you just fall back to what you've been trying to do all season? But it worked. Jacob's been physical. Again, I'm not saying he's going to come out and do it, but I have to look at them and think, okay, maybe Jacob did wake up a bit, and all of a sudden this team can turn things around.
I would say that, like, okay, it's a good start. It's kind of like you're trying to get up high, so you step on the first rung of the ladder. And now this could be like the second rung. Like, this isn't the best team in the league that they're facing, Warriors International, but they are a good team, and they are going to have to come out and play better than they did last week if they want to take this one, because Warriors International aren't just going to lay down and take. And here comes Buddy. Great shot, but a good save from Jacob. And Buddy kept his flip, able to get the touch. That was very tricky, very cheeky, but didn't resort to much. But they do continue with this pressure. And good cut there from Lion Blaze, the MVP for 72 PC in your eyes.
Now, Subi, when you're looking at a team like Warriors International, again, this is a question I've asked you before. I've asked you 1,000 times. What is it that they have to isolate? Whether Jacob's a factor or not, it remains to be seen. But is it Lion Blaze? You take him out. Do you think that 72 PC crumbles under pressure like that?
Yeah, I absolutely do. I think Lion Blaze is a crucial part of this puzzle. I think he is the oil, and Jacob and Demo are the gears. And without him, they're not going to work together, not as well, for sure. Their shooting accuracy hasn't been great. Both of them are sitting around 13%, and I'm talking about Jacob and Demo. They're not hitting shots that they need to hit. And we saw them last week. That changed, but they weren't facing a good defense. And that's what I want to see this week. They did have a beautiful play that we just saw, Demo to open the net. That's great to see from them. And if they can continue to do that, I think I'm going to be made to look like a fool once again with my prediction.
I think Lion Blaze kind of fills in that Turo spot on this team that, that kind of factor we could talk about for years. Thunder with a great hit, a follow-up Buddy, but Lion Blaze basically took on two defenders in the box and said, get out of my way, and knocks it to the other side. He follows it in transition by himself, but the dude does it all, right? He creates opportunities, he finds a way to get shots on net, and he gets big bumps that allow for everyone else to follow in. A great hit from Thunder. He's got to be the guy to step up. Had a big week last week, and he comes in and ties this game up.
Thunder with his 8th of the season, and you see Demo there rolling left. He had a 50-50 chance of getting that one right, and he chose incorrectly. And just like that, game number 1 is all tied up. Good offense coming out from Warriors International as they broke down the defense of 72 PC.
Jay Westmont's on the front line. One player missed. No worries. Lion Blaze is in net. Back to midfield. Bunda has to fall back. Lion Blaze with another bump, but Bunda, wow, Buddy will come over and grab that. And back to midfield we go. Drops down precariously. Jacob couldn't get a handle on it, but it's going to be Demo in the back line. That's going to go off the back wall, no problem. That's handled by Warriors International. Warriors International had a great offensive...
Oh, mama.
Never mind. I'll finish that thought later. Thunder with a great read.
I mean, he caught this so soft. It's like an egg catch, and then just rolls that beautifully into the net. Way to read the defense, see the opening. Thunder gets his second one here in game number 1.
I was going to say last week, never mind. Thunder with a save, but Warriors International played Chaos eSports, and while they did drop that series, their offense was great. They couldn't meet the same amount of production that Chaos had. That's kind of been their struggle suit so far. They haven't been able to meet the same production as other teams in these games. Of course, that leads to their current lead, but still, you have to think that they're going to figure that out at some point. It's just a race to who finishes first and who finds that personality quicker.
Yeah, and then they also played... sorry about that.
No, you're good, man.
I am so sorry. But, what I'm surprised is...
You have something good to say. Tell me.
I never have anything good to say. Oh, sorry, saw that one coming. Held my breath. I love plays like that. So fun and exciting. But Warriors International, they did take chaos to 5 games. Not an easy thing to do. But then, which I'm kind of surprised you didn't bring up to kind of counter my argument, is Warriors then played on the B stream. And shout out to Rival Esports for the fantastic job that they've been doing putting on that production. It's so fun to watch and keep up to date with. But they did beat RBG, but they dropped a game for them.
Well, you know what? It honestly, it's just been the one factor I was looking for 72, I found last week, and that was kind of taking my focus. Was okay. The one thing I've harped on them about, whether or not rotations are a problem, yes, but the lack of physicality had been an issue for 5 weeks. All of a sudden they fixed it, and I'm looking at them like, okay, now we can have a real discussion about this team. That's where my headspace was. But you're 100% right. I mean, I feel like we still have to give credit to RBG in that respect. Yes, they're 0-5, but they're still in Rivals for a reason, of course.
No, for sure. Yeah, you can't just discredit them, and you've got to respect them week in and week out. But honestly, what's impressive is the fact that you say, okay, I want to see more physicality. And what led to the first goal of this game? Physicality. From 72 PC, the demo. And where has that been ever since?
Quiet. Again, it's been a good transition from thunder. I don't know what noise just came out of my body, but if you make me do that, it's good enough. Thunder just wow.
What?
How? Okay.
I don't know. That's one way to get a hat trick, though. That is
like
some crazy mechanics. Gets under the ball, somehow gets the tight angle. That was some of beauty.
That was physically gross. Another shot, sure. Why not, buddy? 4-1. Warriors International, doing what they do best, scoring, keeping teams at a distance. And the lack of physicality in the second half of this game is really what's kept 72 PC out of the tally mark. They've only had 1 goal in the first opening 30 seconds, and since then, nothing.
Yeah, and I'm just going to continue to kind of echo what you were saying, is the physicality. And whether it's demos or just bumps or even just pure aggression, making the defense kind of second guess where you are and if you're coming up from behind them, that's what they need. Because right now they're playing Gentleman Rocket League. They still have the white gloves on. They're trying to keep things nice and clean when they just need to come out and slap Warriors in the face, honestly.
What did I say? Thunder has to have a big week like he did last week. 3 goals, 2 saves, 3 for 4, man. He shot 75%. That's all you got to do. That's literally all you have to do is just take great quality shots. He had a phenomenal carry, and Buddy can follow it in with just an icing on the cake. On the other side, Lion Blaze gets a goal. Standard 72 PC. Jacob, demo, relatively quiet. Yeah, you have an assist, 2 saves, but this was kind of the thing about 72 that we didn't see in weeks 1, 2, and 3 when we were picking them, was the same thing we've seen here. Lack of physicality, and the issue being you don't have that much offense to counter that. So you're doing more work to create shots than other teams, and that's really the only way you've been winning. They didn't show that here.
Yeah, no, it's hard, man. And that's why I picked against them, is just because there's no consistency behind this team. Not yet, at least. And they need to figure it out soon, because right now they're sitting at 1-3 and there's not a lot of season left. We're basically at the halfway point. Yeah. So now's the time to fix things.
If you're sitting at 1-4 after this series, you're looking at RBG, which is 0-5. You're looking at Baguette Squad, which is, I believe, 0-6. The season is essentially wrapped. I don't think the middle of the pack, especially with teams like Charlotte Phoenix of all people, are going to let that gap slide any further. And the top is solidified between Stromboli and Omni Nation. It's going to be very difficult to find your way through that crowd, let alone even try to knock on the door. So their biggest issue has just been executing. It's one thing we harped on with Charlotte Phoenix. It's one thing we've harped on with 72. It's executing on plays. 2 very different sides of the coin, but they share the same type of metal. And now we're looking at a situation where your backs are against the wall and it's only game 2.
Good pressure there from Jacob, but no follow-up, and this one's going to get turned over. No, good touch from Demo, and Jacob's up Looking for the back pass, but good sniff from Jay Wiz to get that pass out of the box and just give his team some time to work with.
If I'm Warriors International, I'm letting 72 get kind of comfortable here, continue to put some shots down, block them away, and kind of burn them out in transition, right? You want to get them a little bit tired in your half, and then when you fly back, you can just pick them apart and create holes in that offense. And that's kind of what's been happening. You can see them now flying back as Buddy and Thunder will control it. A booming clear into the corner, and Buddy's going to follow in. He wins the challenge. Going to come down for Jay Wismont, who should get it through. Goodbye, 3 defenders. You look dumb in the box. And again, Warriors International just finding holes.
I love this decision on the shot to go with the bouncer. You see Jacob and Lion Blaze so hard to defend those bounce shots, not expecting it. They pre-jump it in unison, and great placement on that ball. And just like that, Warriors International up by 1. And so far, outside of the first 30 seconds, 72 PC haven't found any offense.
It's almost like watching a point guard figure out their rhythm, like shoot their way out of a slump, as 72 PC is trying to basically shoot their way out of this hole that they've created. But Warriors International is letting them get tired, and like we just saw, I mean, Jay Wismont was a perfect read down, and you had 2 players, possibly 3 commit. Up for Thunder, good pass forward.
Just yet.
It's not, but it doesn't. When we're talking about momentum and swinging it, that's probably the worst case scenario is a goal like that, where you just get read out in the open, and now you're in a situation where you're trying to tie the game up, and not only that, but capture momentum because there has been no physicality.
Right. I get what you're saying.
We'll start on the corner, no problem. Jay Wismont wins the challenge. Now Buddy will follow through, extends it all the way to the back wall. Lion Blaze does get a touch to the adjacent side. Thunder will carry. Good carry from him. Jay Wismont with a redirect. Good save from Jacob. But again, they have to find a way to get out of their half. That might have been a good pinch, or I should say a bad pinch, but a good case scenario for 72 PC. But back the other way we go.
Yeah, that pinch actually went off of Buddy. I don't think he was meaning to get that much momentum behind the ball. But it worked out in their favor as they're now on offense. And again, 72 PC trying to break out of their zone. Let's see if Lion Blaze can do anything with this, as Buddy smartly puts it to the corner where Jay Wismont was sitting, waiting. And look at the midfield passing from Warriors International right now. Tons of ball control in midfield.
I've noticed some one-on-ones in terms of just carrying it towards the box, but Asubi, is there anything that's standing out for you about how 72 is playing their offensive pushes? Do you think that they've been missing commits, or do you think they're playing it fine?
Well, let's see as the bump comes out and the physicality leads to a tie game.
Great flick. Top shelf. Over Thunder. Tie game.
You know, just do more of that.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes, man. What'd you say earlier? Don't overthink it, have fun?
I mean, that's my motto to Rocket League. Just don't overthink it. I mean, it works for me because I know when I'm trying to overthink things, I play like straight garbage. So you have to think because you're playing at like almost the top level.
Oh,
what a redirect from Demo. I mean, Lion Blaze secures it, but this touch from Demo is out of this world.
Just a great read all around. It's like watching a punt returner just fly back on the ball and just set it up out of the end zone for someone to spike down. It was perfect. Obscure references, sure. Did it work in my head? Absolutely. And off the start, you lose the challenge, you lose the face-off. Okay, tie game, Buddy. Says, you're not going to play off the ball. That's fine. I'll take it myself.
Wow. Coming off the line like Usain Bolt there, just super fast. And you saw the cheat up from 72 PC. That's the danger if you send one cheating up that aggressively. And Jacob learned his lesson on that one. You saw him kind of sit at that midfield boost pad waiting to go to midfield. But again, looks like Warriors International going to maintain pressure here. Pass off the side wall, but good read there from Demo.
The backflip will actually give way to Lion Blaze, who could carry. Never mind. Thunder will control it. Demo, it's going to go off the back. forward. Jay Wismont handles it. Pin Jacob the other way. Great follow-up, but not the accuracy they were looking for. And once again, they stall out in their base.
And we've worked with 72 PC, I think this is our third time now.
Yeah.
And we constantly bring up the accuracy. Great save from Jacob there. That's a tough one to get. But that's been our main issue, is the accuracy. The shots are there. The net is open. And,
yeah,
I mean, is it wide open? No, but it's rival series open. It's going to be a tough shot, but you got to hit it. And that's what this team has been unable to do. And that's what they need to work on to find success week in and week out.
Yep, and the accuracy or the physicality wouldn't be as big of an issue if they had the accuracy to match it. But that's going to go off the back wall.
Danger.
Waterfall down, so dangerous, but a good save from Demo keeps this overtime alive. And now 72 PC have a fighting chance. This one's going to fly back, but no boost. Lion Blaze grabs it, has all of it to work with. Oh my god, over one, he's got it. That's got to be a goal. It will be. Lion Blaze, are you kidding me?
Hat trick to end overtime, and somehow, some way, continues to boost through that ball and punch it under the crossbar. And just like that, we have a tie series.
Lion Blaze once again bails the team out when they need him, and again, 3 goals, I should say, on 7 shots. It just, like, again, the physicality would be less of an issue if they were able to find that accuracy, but it's either one or the other. There's an inverse relationship there, right? Like, accuracy is really high, you don't have to play that physical because you're hitting all your shots. Accuracy is really low, you need to play more physical because open nets are good for everyone involved. This is a situation where Lion Blaze bails him out again, but looking at a series tied 1-1, it's not like all of a sudden momentum has swung. This was still a pretty rough showing from 72 PC, but Warriors International have to be able to close a little bit better on some of those transitions like they just had in overtime.
Yeah, it was still a little rough for 72 PC, but I think they kind of shined the light a little bit on what they need to do to come out successful against a team like Warriors International. And Warriors International, they're going to put a ton of shots on the board. They're going to put shot after shot after shot after shot. They have the second highest shots per game in North America, right under Stromboli. And right now they're averaging over 9 a game as a team. So you know that they're going to come out and just put shots on. But it's all about weathering the storm. And that's what 72 PC was able to do in this match. They were able to weather the storm and then quickly transition to offense and use the man advantage. They're looking at 2v1 scenarios, 3v2 scenarios, and you need to score right then and there to be successful. You can't try and work your offense for a minute straight. You need to try and counter this Warriors International team quickly to find success.
And the great thing is that Lion Blaze, he had 7 shots, but goal 1 to Buddy. I'll see you on the left side of the net. Net was completely open. I think Lion Blaze tried to read it, but just missed. Oh, he got bumped. He got bumped by Thunder.
Bumped, yeah.
Well, hats off to them. Who's going to do it? I'm going to do it. What I was going to say was I think that Lion Blaze has 7 shots. That's great, but everyone else had 1, 2. Like, there's basically one-sided production, and that's the biggest issue with this team is that you have talent everywhere. You need more than just him to get involved.
Right, yeah. Lion Blaze had 7 shots, and Warriors International, had, I believe, 8 as a whole team. Oh, what a chip from Jacob. Way to use the close post to his advantage.
Nothing more I can say about that, man. I just want to let you guys watch it. Just enjoy it. It's good. Well done. Tied 1-1. Challenge won by 72 PC. Lion Blaze to the corner. Thunder to the other side. He's going to hit it back to midfield before Jacob intercepts and wins it. No pinch, no problem. Easy clear for Lion Blaze as that ball's going to go again to the other side. Jacob did not pinch off the side, but still in control. I don't think Demo had boost, so he couldn't follow into the ball. But a good hit from Jacob sets up something. A chance, yes, but knocked away again at the last second. That's a dangerous hanging one as Jay Wismont will control it and reel it in. And once again, Thunder has to clear it out and send it back to midfield. But all of a sudden, 72 PC are putting on quite a push into this half.
I like seeing this from them. I love the aggression, and the aggression led to this turnover right here, but I say stick with it. Keep putting the shots on. Keep the pressure at full bore. It's just good to see from this team.
One of these days, it's going to land. That's going to go off the backboard. Demo should be able to handle this, no problem. He does. Good challenge from Buddy. Sends it to the adjacent side. Lion Blaze will carry. And he will dribble.
See ya!
Oh, great demo from one. Oh, no, just not able to close the deal.
Right idea, though. That was something you don't want to see as a defender. The ball in the air and the person coming straight for you.
Yeah, that's one of those, like, oh, okay, like moments when you're trying to fall back on defense. Like, oh, this just got 10 times worse. And another challenge win from Warriors International. That's what really... Woo! Great shot, Buddy. I was going to say, that's what kept them ahead in game one, was winning the challenge. A wonderful hit from Jay Wismont to set it up for Buddy, who gets a lucky bounce, nonetheless, a great shot.
Yeah, that's just a perfect setup from Jay Wismont. And it looks like it's an easy touch, but there are so many times where you think that you're going to set your teammate up perfectly. You hit it a little too hard or a little too far behind him. Jay Wismont hit him on a dime, and Buddy just rifled it on target, and the defenders couldn't react fast enough.
Good demo. Leads way to an opportunity. That's going to go over Thunder. Now they have to fall back. That's best case actually scenario for Warriors, is that miss will lead to now an attack, but Lion Blaze gets a touch away.
Yeah, they lucked out there. The Lion Blaze was able to get there. Buddy was keeping pressure with 0 tank in the boost, and I'd love to see that from players. You know, you have a lot in your arsenal that you don't need boost for. He was using the wave dashes to get his speed up to try and get forward, and that's good to see from these players, as Jay Wismont had to avoid the demo from Demo, and Buddy just leaves that one. That's a dangerous ball. Demo goes up. Good challenge. Jay Wismont all alone and smartly collects that ball, and this is going to be numbers going down the field for Warriors International.
Here comes an opportunity. Oh, and a bad bounce. Thunder gets the better one of that. Can't really blame him for positioning. Possibly could have read it better, but it's just a great shot all around. It was going to go in either way. Demo had no chance. And like you said, well, one of the things you said, obviously, is just the lack of boost, but I think that kind of moves into a bigger point here, which is looking at even Jacob's first goal. What a great win.
That's a goal.
Phenomenal win. That, oh, what? No!
Okay.
All right. The point I'm trying to make is, regardless of that goal, a lot of soft touches, not a lot of power behind these shots from 72 PC. They've been lucky with some of their goals they've made, but I think that was the hardest hitting goal they've had all series.
Yeah, it was, and I can't believe that save Jay Wismont had. Came out of nowhere to keep that ball out of the net. And great pass from Jay Wismont. He has been finding Buddy and Thunder all over the field and making it so they don't have to change their trajectory at all. They can keep driving forward so they get the power on the hits.
Another great hit. And another great save as Jay Wismont levels it out. That should be taken away. And once again, I'm asking for some power behind this shot. Lion Blaze was going for it. A demo favors Warriors. A good challenge as Lion Blaze actually stalls out, and that allows Jacob to get back into play. So good job from 72, but we're looking at, again, 30 seconds to tie this game up. Another great challenge from Jacob, but Jay Wismont is there, no problem.
Yeah, that was a dangerous challenge from Jay Wismont. No one was back home, but they come out unscathed. And Buddy sees Jay Wismont sitting mid, but Lion Blaze almost cut that off. My, oh my, these plays are getting closer and closer to being mistakes from Warriors International. Good
Great
flick.
But they follow it up. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Great flick from Lion Blaze and an even better touch from Jacob.
Jacob, hat trick here in game number 3 to keep 72 PC alive and well. 5 seconds to go until we go to overtime. A good demo in favor of 72 PC, and Jay Wismont just going to hit that one down as we go to the first overtime of the series.
We'll see how it works out. This is the second overtime. Of course, last game actually went the distance, and we saw 72 squeeze it out.
Why am I the way I am?
It's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best of us, Sumi. You're like me. But no matter, no problem. Jay Wismont did what Lion Blaze did last overtime. Jacob with a precarious touch, Buddy with a good center, and an even better hit from Jay Wismont. Great redirect off the pass. Warriors International steal Game 3.
They absolutely did. There were a lot of mistakes on defense for Warriors International in the second overtime of the series. My apologies for making that simple mistake.
It's oh, you know what? Jacob had 3 goals, man. We didn't even talk about that. Jacob had a hat trick. How did we not notice?
Well, and again, I said he had a hat trick.
How did I not notice?
I don't know. We aren't smart individuals. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, really.
But
it happened.
Again, 7 shots from Lion Blaze. Again. I mean, he's getting his opportunities. He just can't find the target.
And Demo has been pretty quiet this whole series, man. Like 4 saves. He's played good defense, but 4 saves, 1 shot. I mean, I don't believe he's scored yet.
No
this
goals.
Series.
He had 2 assists in game number 2, but yeah, no goals so far this series. And I mean, Jacob woke up in game 3 there, but you got to wonder, like, can this team do anything when Lion Blaze isn't hitting his shots? Because Jacob did as much as he could, but still we're unable to find success. No! Who did it? It wasn't us. It wasn't us. We still come out unscathed. It was. I am going to call him out. I'm not letting it go. This game's going to go on, but no way. Stranger's stranger. I
How
think
dare
that was
you,
him.
Stranger?
No, that was observed. That wasn't strangers.
We'll give him the blame anyway.
Okay, that's fair. But it wasn't me or you, and that's what's important.
That's all that matters. At the end of the day, we didn't mess up. Stranger did. It's all his fault. It all works out. The Earth is fine. Buddy's hanging back in the goal, but good hit away. It was interesting to say the least. Thunder, not a good enough read. Buddy, no problem. Demo, even better. Takes it away. And here comes Jay Wismont with very little boost, but a dream. And the ball that could doesn't connect. Jacob with a good defensive stop.
Demo, nice challenge midair there, and great pass from Lion Blaze, but Jacob way off target there, but he does get the bump, and Buddy able to avoid it. He's getting battered around there and repays the favor to Demo as this ball is boomed downfield to Buddy as he whiffs on that ball.
Comes a follow-up. Demo wins the challenge in traffic. Buddy with a very, very high challenge, but it doesn't do anything. Back to midfield. Thunder should pass it up for Jay Wismont. It's going to go off the backboard. Red, yes. In position, no. Buddy gets a hit up, follows it down, and Jacob was waiting patiently for that as he gets sent the other way. And back and forth we go. It's just about who's going to hit first.
You know, we saw a lot of mistakes in game number 3, and neither team wanted to be the first, and that could have been an opportunity for Warriors, but just off his target is Jay Wismont. Those are hard ones all the way from your own box. Buddy misses on that. Jay Wismont with another hard shot, but a great save from Demo, and this is going all the way downfield between the sticks. 72 PC. Put one on the board.
Oh, breath of fresh air, man. Wide open net. Jacob was thinking about it. Lion Blaze would have probably been under his bed had he let him take that, but got to think all around. A good save from 72 as they find themselves on the board in game 4.
That's all it took, was one mistake.
Another?
Warriors pushed up a little too far, and yeah, they're starting to get a little panicky. Need to settle things down. This is going to be an opportunity for Buddy, but that one gets away from him. Good touch from Jacob to put it into his own corner.
Seemed like Jacob didn't have enough power behind that hit. Which, again, this is just another small thing to think about, but food for thought. as that one's going to get carried right to the other side. A good redirect, but Buddy saves it away, and Thunder just plays it off the backboard, no problem. Challenge won by Jay Wismont, follow-up won by Lion Blaze, and Lion Blaze by himself could not get a center to push it forward, and back the other way we go.
Yeah, you're not going to put many infield passes. Oh, Jay Wismont and Buddy. Jay Wismont was shooting it. Buddy was coming down from the ceiling, and this ball pinches in. Woo!
That's an alley-oop if I've ever seen one.
Yes, sir.
So, Subi, looking at kind of how this series has played out, yes, we've talked about physicality. Yes, we've talked about accuracy. But we haven't talked a whole lot about maybe Warriors International other than their offense. I mean, maybe there's not a whole lot to talk about. I could be mistaken, but are you seeing anything from them that we haven't seen weeks prior, or has it just kind of been normal day at the office?
It's feeling like a normal day at the office for Warriors International, and I think it all is on Jay Wismont right now. His passes have been perfect. His defense has been superb. Didn't want to bite my tongue there, and gets them out clean. And, you know, he's been disrupting passing plays. And what I was going to say before that pinch goal between him and Buddy was, you know, it's going to be hard to get infield passes past Jay Wiz. He's been on a team with Karma and Shadow. He's been on Charlotte Phoenix, the team known for those. So you're going to have to come out with something to throw him off his game. He's at midfield. He's expecting you to do that.
And, you know, hats off again to Thunder, who's stepped up in this series. Buddy, who's been in great tandem with Jay Wismont. Everyone's stepping up for Warriors, and I think this is what we were expecting from them, like start hitting their form where everyone steps up. Here's an opportunity. Can Lion Blaze fly back? Yes, but it's up to the ceiling. Buddy with a hit down. Oh my, who's going to get it? No! No one. It's going to be 72PC who find a way to stay alive.
Getting scrappy in the box there. 72PC know how important this game is, and Jay Wiz keeps that alive. Nice poke up. The Lion Blaze saw it from a mile away, and this is going to be dangerous. This is going to be an opportunity for 72PC as they have numbers. Demo gets the feel of the boost there, and they maintain pressure, but Buddy, good pass to Jay Wiz. Jay Wiz up off the crossbar, and 25 seconds remain here. Both teams trying to keep this one out of overtime.
This one's going to drop. Buddy's going to handle it. 10 seconds. Good bump. What a great bump. Anyone going to follow up? No. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Lion Blaze open net. Goodbye. 72 PC look like they're going to steal game 4 and force this the distance.
Oh, you see the blue trail. That's off of Thunder. He puts his head in his hands as he just gave game number 4 to 72 PC.
Subi, I think we're going the distance. I think that's the only way this series should go. We're gonna go there.
I agree.
And this is gonna be a game that's not obviously important to game 5, duh, but it's important for both teams. Can 72PC close the deal? Can they finally finish games and get this stigma off their back? Can Warriors International find a way? Can Warriors International find a way to get rid of the perception that their defense has been relatively lackluster and players haven't stepped up in game 5? This is do or die, obviously for either teams, but I mean, you want to talk about a trendsetter for weeks to come and to really solidify your place, you have to win, whatever side you're on.
I mean, right now, the name of the game for Warriors International has to be, all right, how are we going to obviously stop 72 PC, but how are we going to stop Lion Blaze? Because he has been getting tons of shots. He got 6 this match, 7 in game 3, 7 in game 2. I mean, he's just been getting his opportunities.
So 2 shot 3 games.
It's insane. Like, you need to do something, and right now, I think you just resort to headhunting. I mean, you put a bounty out for him and say, we're going to try and demo him and bump him and hopefully tilt him a little bit to just make mistakes out there.
Yeah, no, honestly, if I'm Warriors and I'm in those comms, I'm basically saying, other than Lion Blaze, which you can get maybe a little more physical or try to cut him off, keep playing you, man. Like, it's not that it's gone wrong. It's just you've had an unlucky bounce, an unlucky overtime. just keep doing you. Lion Blaze was, of course, responsible for that overtime win, but I mean, off the start, I would just continue to play my game, create these passing lanes, make Thunder and Buddy feel like, you know, they can do anything, and just find a way. Just find a way. That's all you have to do, and they've done it throughout the majority of the series. It's just been lucky plays from 72 PC that have led to a Game 5.
Oof, they almost got a lucky one there as well, as Jay Wismont has to use all of his boost to carry that to midfield, but seemed to be the right decision, as now Warriors International have ball control. The ball's up in front of the box, and Jacob comes down from the ceilings to get the touch. Lion Blaze, good carry over one, but better defense from Buddy.
Beautiful time to step up to the plate and hit a double. Demo reads it off Lion Blaze, jumps over one defender, and puts it right where no one can touch it. I mean, of all the times to step up, this was it. Demo with the first goal of Game 5.
First goal of Game 5 is 8 total on the season. And now Warriors International go down by 1, but very early here in Game 5, and obviously still plenty of time to work with, but they would absolutely love to get it back as quickly as possible, as the nerves start to become a factor the longer and longer you look at that deficit. And Buddy can't get by Jacob again, coming off the ceiling. You see Demo on that side wall falling off. That was a good opportunity, but they just couldn't capitalize.
And that might have honestly found its way in the net had it been accurate enough. But still, we sit at 1-0 in favor of 72 PC. A good challenge from Buddy wins it in the corner. Another challenge for 72 PC goes their way, as Lion Blaze will carry by himself. And he carries over 2 defenders somehow, and tries to set it up for Jacob at midfield. However, he wasn't there. Demo does, however, win it. Oh my. Try not to throw up. That was disgusting. Okay. That was gross.
Great double tap from Demo. And you talk about it, stepping up to the plate. He is doing that right now when his team absolutely needs him most. 2 goals for 72 PC, both at the hand of Demo. And let's see if Lion Blaze can put another one up there.
You know, physicality or not, maybe we just need Demo to start stepping up a little bit more. A great shot from Jacob. Like, apparently when Demo starts scoring, everyone else starts scoring, and Lion Blaze has less pressure. Here comes Jacob out of absolutely nowhere, another continent, and finds the back of the net. 3-0. I mean, with 3 minutes left, yeah, time, but Subi, this game is slowly getting out of reach.
3-0 off of 3 shots. Do you think that they're listening to us, Spaceman? We say accuracy is a problem, and they say, no problem. We're going to hit every single shot that we're throwing at the net.
I hope so. Physicality, accuracy, it all works, man. Get everyone involved. Lion Blaze off the side. And the danger is cleared. Demo should read it. No, that's an open net and an open goal. All of a sudden, just a 2-goal deficit, but Buddy plays it perfectly by himself.
And that's just a ball you need to hit if you're Jacob there. That was a gimme over to Buddy, and now you've put a little momentum in the back pocket of the Warriors right now, and that's not something that you wanted to do.
Hold on, I was saying off that face-off, you lose that challenge, you get it stalled out with a bad hit. All of a sudden, and within a quick second, you could be looking at a very dangerous 3-2 edge, but a break for 72. Now they have to fall back in transition, and I think all 3 committed.
They did,
so now
and that's something they cannot do.
Yeah, no, you absolutely can't. But I mean, they're lucky that Jay Wismont has no boost, because now they can fall back.
The difference in Game 5 here has been the pressure that 72 PC's been putting on, and I absolutely agree with them that they need to maintain it, but you don't do that with 3 members going forward, because it is not a game you want to play of trying to trade booming clear for booming clear and see who, pushes up too far forward. That's not a game you want to play in Game 5.
A great hit down, but all of a sudden we're seeing some off-angle shots from 72. It's not a problem. You have a 2-goal lead with 1:40, but Warriors International needs to wake up. They need to do it now. Could this be the start of something? Buddy's going to carry it down, dribbles over one, but no one to follow in except Thunder on the wall. Loses the challenge. and the contest goes the other way. But they're running out of time slowly. Still possible, Subi, but they got to at least get a quick goal in the next maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, you'd like it in about 15 seconds. We talked about it this morning. Give your team as much time as possible to try and bring it to overtime. You don't want to be trying to force too much, but it's getting to that time where they need to just throw the house plus the kitchen sink. And Demo, great read, cut that pass off. Jay Wismont was ready and waiting. And a good bump from Buddy, but the shot just wasn't there from Jay Wismont.
Yeah.
And we get closer and closer to 30 seconds. It's starting to turn to that time where you absolutely need to just triple commit and do everything you can.
Oh, the good challenge from Demo, getting very, very aggressive on those side corners. I mean, he's going up for those challenges, and that's kept the time from stalling for a goal. Great hit. We'll just burn more of it. Now 25 and counting. Lion Blaze wins it into the corner. 15 seconds. Now make it around 10. This could be it. It should be it. Unless they score here. But, Subi, we are going to be looking at a Game 5 win for 72 PC, and what a huge, huge win this was.
Massive win for them. They desperately needed this to keep their season alive, and with that, 72 PC remain relevant in the rival series.